I've built my career on the thought process that technology for the sake of technology ultimately is a failure, because in the end, technology should be solving a business problem. And so one thing that was really exciting is when you talked about how you looked at abandonment rate and how long it took to open an account, how long it took to get funded, all that stuff. Ultimately, technology is a tool to solve a business problem. And that's how we should be thinking as executives in technology, but also executives in business when we're thinking about organizational change and how can technology enable that. And oftentimes we look at modernization as this really huge, gigantic effort that needs to happen. But in reality, we can take small snippets of friction, small snippets of problem, and attack that and say, okay, we've modernized this. Now let's take a look at the next step, a different problem. And technology, there's a give and take with change in an organization when it comes to technology, right? We can't implement a piece of technology and have it work the way we do today. We also have to agree that the way we do things today is going to have to change to meet the technology too. Because why implement it if we're not going to change? Because then it's just we've put a new facade on an old problem.
And I'm glad you said that, because we've had that experience before. A lot of times we as leaders, sometimes you want to hit that easy button and you think that let's just bring that new tech in. And our organization has experienced that too. It's let's bring this new technology, and it has a lot of promise, but that promise is not met unless you're willing to take the platform up on the best practices and you change your back end process. We've seen that before. And so that's where the work is. And so a lot of times now when we're evaluating new solutions and those type of things, or trying to identify and separate, say, signal from noise, I'm challenging our teams to say, but are we making the most out of the solution that we have? And so let's exhaust that first. And a lot of times what we find is we haven't been willing to change our ways of thinking, our back end processes to be at best practice for how we could achieve the results that, say, that platform promised to begin with.
Yeah.
That's where the work lies.